Well, it certainly does look like a very tough time to be a job seeker out there if you are looking in the tech sector. We're looking in 2025 now at nearly 30,000 tech jobs being lost across the sector. In 2025, nearly 30,000 tech jobs have been lost, according to Rational FX data. Apparently, 100 companies worldwide have terminated around about 29,537 jobs in just 3 months, with Silicon Valley cutting around 20,000 positions alone. This could be the result of AI, but generally we are in what seems to be a very worrying and precarious economic position anyway. With the rise of AI, with a lot of these companies looking to cut back on costs, this is going to be something that we likely see more and more. And this past month or the past couple months have been a very tough time for the markets as a whole. Today we're going to be looking at Autodesk, but they're not the only company to cut their workforce in recent months. We're seeing some of the world's biggest names, including Google and other big brands that you'll have heard of like Starbucks and eBay, cutting their workforce by significant numbers. When we have a look over here, we can see that in February of 2025, Autodesk announced that they would lay off around 1,350 employees, which is around 9% of the entire workforce. And this sounds absolutely radical as a percentage, but this is unfortunately what we are seeing in the tech sector a lot at the minute. A lot of these companies are making cuts of this magnitude. We were just looking at Blue Origin, a company which is cutting around 10% of its workforce. In today's climate, operating a business and a lot of the fears that companies have, it's expensive and it's worrying. And unfortunately, one of the easiest things for companies to decide to streamline is often staff members. They're very expensive, they cost companies a lot of money. So when it comes to the crunch time, a lot of these companies simply look to cut their staff. So what do we have to see here? Well, why are the layoffs happening? Essentially, it revolves around investing more in its AI and cloud business. Again, a big thing to consider. They're looking to strengthen the business's resilience. They're looking to meet the evolving needs of their customers and channel partners, and also to optimize go-to-market and cost efficiency. Now, this is significant. It's Autodesk's largest layoffs in years, even though the company reported strong financial results. The layoffs came after Autodesk's reported 12% increase in revenue for the quarter ending on the 31st of January. And the CEO basically said that the layoffs were not a short-term reaction, but part of a long-range plan. And all across the board, when we look at these companies, this is what we're seeing, right? It's a long-range plan. The market in today's economy is different. We're seeing changes in the way that people shop. We're seeing changes in the way that companies incorporate their workforce. It simply is not the same market anymore. We're seeing Meta let go of their staff. We're seeing a lot of big companies turn into this trend. And again, it comes onto the transition of the marketplace. So I think this is significant looking forwards. As I say, the companies are apparently looking to remain competitive, right? The company is also conducting layoffs to remain competitive in the current economy and protect the company's leadership in cloud computing and artificial intelligence. We're going to expect to see more of this sort of stuff coming out, I believe. With the way that things are going, economic uncertainty, potentially a recession on the way, it's a worrying time to be in the jobs market. It's a worrying time to be looking for a job. And I reckon that this is likely to continue. We're going to probably see this more and more from a lot of big companies. And this is just a start, I think. It's unfortunate, but it is what we are seeing in today's market. Do let me know your thoughts on this in the comments section, and I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now.